Your brain is lazy. And not in a bad way, but an efficient way. And this impacts marketing. It follows the law of least effort. We naturally avoid things that require unnecessary thinking or too much energy. Nobel Prize winner Daniel Kahneman explained this in Thinking Fast and Slow. Your brain runs on two systems. System 1, fast, intuitive, effortless. And system 2, slow, logical, takes a lot of effort. And your customers, well, they avoid system 2 unless they absolutely have to. That's the problem with most websites, and almost certainly yours. There's too many words, jargon-filled paragraphs, no clear pathway or next step. And if your brain is avoiding going to that stage 2, if it doesn't want to apply that effort, they're just going to leave. That's what happens. So what can you do to make it easy for that system 1 to click in and pay attention to what you're selling? Well, on your website and in your marketing, use plain language. Speak exactly like your customers think. I'll give you an example of this. Many years ago when I was a child, I used to hate being the same as everyone else. So what I would do when someone said, "How are you?" is give some sort of answer like, 6.5 or going up. And I would get these really strange reactions from people. Now, in hindsight, you're probably listening to that saying that was pretty stupid, and it was. But what I found was that when I gave people what they expected in language that they understood, they responded really, really well. And this is backed up by all of the studies on web marketing, that when you write for a 9th grader, simple language, people respond really well to it. Why? Because it's all system 1 in their brain. It's easy. They're not using a huge cognitive load. The other things you can do is structure your content visually. What I mean by this is lots of white space, bullet points. Make it easy for the eyes to feel like they can just scan it. If you've got a paragraph or a wall of text, no one's going to read it. They're going to leave. And make sure that you repeat key ideas to build familiarity. We know that people scan text, they don't read it. So even though you made that killer point, you want to drill it home by repeating it over and over and over in multiple places in the same page and multiple pages within the same website. And remove anything, and this is my number 1 tip, anything that makes them figure it out on their own. Because if I have to go to that effort to understand your product or how it's going to work for me, I'm not doing it. So to sum it up, if your message isn't easy to understand, if people have to work, they're not going to. Ease builds trust, and trust drives action. If you like the content and you want more, punch the subscribe button. And don't forget to visit jmarketing.agency, where we have case studies, teardowns, and give away all the science behind how we influence customers online.